It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the old Ncaa, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Green Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And this is off the side of the foot. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play looking to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Look out, room to run here. First down and more, he's still running. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset out. No control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He hands it to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Dump off caught by the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Grab near the sticks. It's man. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. He keeps it on a design run. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The shotgun run call. And he gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They're able to get him down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
An important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his target. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. There's a stiff one. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now the handoff. Powerful running here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Send the back in motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play.
Get set, get set.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or 2. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back-to-back deep shots. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Oh, this entire play for the offense is a mess. Ball's deflected. I thought it might get intercepted. They end up catching it, but lose yards. Just a complete disaster. Let's move on to the next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down there.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Now they're running on the toss. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State.
just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And looking for a big play here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Catch made on the right side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Tries to get it to the running back. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch! And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Using his legs on the scramble. Just throws it away but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. First down. We're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up to try the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Texas 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the outbound.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in way downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Go. Tuna.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
One thing I love about this back, is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The shotgun running play call. They stop him right at the 24.
You just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. First down here for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Where'd he go?
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on third and goal. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead deep here in the fourth quarter. And that one straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep again. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A big defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Design quarterback run. Loose ball, scramble for it. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. offense comes back onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up for 1st and goal. What a play. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Moves out of the pocket. Tackled there by the defense. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Texas.
Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.